it's Polonius and Hamlet, right? To thine own self be true. But what does that mean? Well, if you go all the way back to the ancient Greeks, if we're back to Plato and Aristotle, there was this concept of eudaimonia. Eudaimonia was this optimal state of well-being. And we're going to see how this relates to well-being, but it has three different aspects of this definition. So eudaimonia is this optimal state of well-being, but it's feelings of enjoyment with intense personal meaning and direction in life that result from living in accord with one's daimon, as they called it, but what that meant was one's true optimal self. So even back to the ancient Greeks, we have this sense of living in alignment with what's true to me, right? And if you look at the dictionary definition of authenticity, it's genuineness. It's this undisputed credibility, right? And one who is worthy of belief, of being real, of honest, of being genuine, of being sincere. So we just want to play and expand what we mean by this, because if we're going to give us some steps to do about it, we need to understand what we're doing. The existential philosophers also had a lot to say about this, because they looked at how do you develop this true sense of yourself. And particularly for them, that was not just conforming to the social norms or the accepted practices. And how often do we do this? And really looking to how to be true to one's values, one's spirit, one's personality, one's character, despite the external pressures, which I know we all know about. And Sartre had said one's choice of action creates the self. And I think this is so important for us to think about, because as we're with this topic tonight, I don't want you to think there's some magical discovering of who you are at a level. Of course there is, but you discover yourself by engaging in your life, and your choice of action then creates you. And Sartre talked about existence precedes your essence, right? So we have to really exist if we're going to have that essence to be real. And Simone de Beauvoir had said, like, a woman is not born one, she becomes one, right? It's us engaging in our lives that really creates this aspect. And it happens choice by choice, living your values moment by moment. And so every moment we have this choice between who we've been. Are we going to keep acting that role? Or am I going to step into the unknown and discover who we could be?